The Elder Scrolls VI, developed by Bethesda Game Studios, is the next eagerly awaited installment in the legendary Elder Scrolls series. This RPG franchise, known for its expansive open worlds, rich lore, and immersive gameplay, has been a cornerstone of gaming culture since the release of the Elder Scrolls Arena in 1994. With the Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim setting a high bar for the series back in 2011, the hype surrounding the next entry has only intensified over the years. Bethesda, now under Microsoft's umbrella, has kept fans on edge with tantalizing hints but few concrete details, making this one of the most anticipated games of the decade. The Elder Scrolls VI was officially announced at E3 2018 with a brief teaser trailer that showed little more than a sweeping view of a mountainous landscape. This trailer has sparked years of speculation about the game's setting, gameplay, and story. However, Bethesda has been clear that development on this title would only ramp up after the completion of Starfield, their new sci-fi RPG. Bethesda's approach to game development, as discussed by Todd Howard in various interviews, typically involves a long, iterative process that begins with conceptual discussions among the team. For Elder Scrolls VI, the team likely began these discussions while finishing up Skyrim and during the early stages of Starfield's development. Concept art and initial designs for the world, tone, and major gameplay features are typically worked out early on. Howard has mentioned that the team already had a sense of the game's beginning and the tone they wanted to set, with early music compositions even featured in the 2018 teaser. The game's setting has been a major point of discussion. While previous games took place in Tamriel's various provinces like Skyrim, Cyrodiil, and Morrowind, Elder Scrolls VI is speculated to be set in Hammerfell, the desert home of the Redguards. This speculation is based on several hints from Bethesda, including a cryptic tweet and analysis of the 2018 teaser. Although Bethesda has kept tight-lipped about specific gameplay features, it is expected that The Elder Scrolls VI will continue the series' tradition of offering an expansive open world filled with deep lore, complex characters, and a high degree of player freedom. Howard has discussed the importance of maintaining the series' core elements while also introducing new features that push the boundaries of what an RPG can do. Elder Scrolls VI will likely offer a world even larger and more detailed than Skyrim's. The choice of Hammerfell as a setting suggests a diverse landscape, from the arid deserts of the Alik'r to the bustling cities along the Iliac Bay. This will likely be coupled with the series' hallmark open-ended exploration, where players can traverse the land, discovering hidden dungeons, ancient ruins, and other secrets at their own pace. Bethesda games have always allowed for deep character customization, and Elder Scrolls VI is expected to enhance this further. The game will likely feature a refined skill system, building on the mechanics introduced in Skyrim, but with more depth and complexity. Howard has hinted at balancing combat and non-combat skills, ensuring that activities like alchemy and cooking have meaningful roles in gameplay. Combat in Elder Scrolls VI is expected to evolve, potentially incorporating new systems that enhance the tactile feel of melee, ranged, and magic combat. Howard has emphasized the importance of making combat feel good in the player's hands, with the right mix of animation, AI behavior, and environmental interaction. Bethesda might also introduce more nuanced enemy behaviors, making combat encounters more varied and challenging. Bethesda's recent games have increasingly focused on crafting and world interaction. Fallout 4's crafting system, which allowed players to break down items and use them in creating new equipment, was a major evolution for the studio. A similar system could be implemented in Elder Scrolls VI, allowing players to use the environment to create weapons, armor, potions, and other useful items. As with any highly anticipated game, The Elder Scrolls VI has been the subject of numerous rumors and speculations. One of the most persistent rumors is that the game will be an Xbox exclusive, following Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda's parent company, ZeniMax Media. Although nothing has been officially confirmed, comments from Xbox executives have suggested that future Bethesda titles might prioritize Xbox and PC platforms, potentially leaving PlayStation fans in the lurch game's radar. Another major area of speculation is the game's release window. Given Bethesda's track record and the information provided by Howard, it is unlikely that the game will be released before 2026. The long development cycle suggests that Bethesda is taking its time to ensure the game meets the high expectations set by fans. There have also been discussions about the possibility of delays, especially given the ambitious scope that the game appears to have. Fans have also speculated about potential features, such as the inclusion of multiple regions beyond Hammerfell, new magic systems, and deeper faction dynamics. Some have even suggested that the game might explore the Thalmor, the elven supremacist faction that played a significant role in Skyrim's story, as a central antagonist. As of now, there is no official release date for The Elder Scrolls VI. The game is still in development, with Bethesda having recently released Starfield in September 2023. With Starfield now complete, Bethesda can fully focus on The Elder Scrolls VI. Given the extensive development timeline typical of Bethesda's major titles, the earliest fans might expect a release would be around 2026. However, this is speculative, and delays are always possible given the ambitious scope of the project. Subscribe for more. The Elder Scrolls VI is poised to be one of the defining RPGs of its generation, with expectations running high after the success of Skyrim. With a potential setting in Hammerfell, deeper gameplay systems, and the backing of Microsoft's resources, the game could push the boundaries of open-world RPGs. While the wait has been long and the details sparse, the anticipation only grows as Bethesda slowly lifts the veil on what could be its most ambitious project yet.